Richmond and the Capitol Square that you are here is your building and your headquarters here. So I want to welcome you all for being here. I have an amazing honor of working in that building, and my office is across the street there along with Adam Evan. And so we're so proud to have citizens come and visit us here. Now, the House of Delegates that I serve in is a very historic institution. This year, just a couple of months ago, we celebrated the 400th anniversary of the founding of the Virginia House of Delegates, which started out as the House of Burgesses. It is the oldest continuous legislative body in the modern world, meaning for 400 years, during the darkest days of our country as well as the brightest days, we have kept it going. So the idea of democracy was founded here, right here in Richmond, Virginia, and we still practice it every single day. But during that time of the 400 years, we know that we weren't the same country as we started out. We started out as a colony of another nation. So somewhere along the way, about 150 years into that experience, people said, this isn't right. We don't have the freedom that we deserve as individuals. We don't have the security when our military is overseas. And we certainly don't have democracy when we can't vote for our kings. And so, in the spirit of finding freedom and security and democracy for all Americans, a group of young men and women rose up and said they demanded something different. So the country turned to a young, 33-year-old, pretty articulate, intelligent young man who came here and drafted a document called the Declaration of Independence. And about 10 years into that experience of waging a war, we beat the tyranny. But people said it wasn't enough to just win the tyranny. We need to win the era. So when they thought about how we create a new country that represents what we believe in, they turned to another young person from Virginia, a 37-year-old young man named James Madison. And he penned one of the greatest document and the blueprint that this country's ever seen and this world has ever seen, the U.S. Constitution. And that Constitution promises you and I the ability to come together just like what we're doing now to support the people that we want because we believe in a peaceful transition of government. That's what we're about to do. Now, so why are we all here? Because as part of that exercise of democracy, part of our effort to win this era out of the darkness that we have into the light, we need another young person to come to Virginia, inspire us with his vision to set us to the right course. And that young man happens to be a good friend of mine named Pete Buttigieg. I've had the honor of getting to know Pete right after he was elected to his first term as mayor of South Bend. We were part of a network. We spent many years together working on some policy issues together. And when he decided to run for the U.S. president, I told him, how do I sign up? And so I was honored that I was one of the first people to be able to sign up for his campaign. And as a result, we have now, you see around here, I believe we're the only campaign in Virginia of all of our great friends that are running for president this year that has the elected and former elected officials of every level of government, federal, state, and local, representing all parts of our Commonwealth. And so I'm so proud to be here with all my friends because not only are we going to win this year with our Iowa and New Hampshire and the other early states, but when it comes to Virginia, we're going to be in a better position than anybody else to win on March 3rd. So we are ready to win. Are you ready to win? Yeah! You're ready to win. I need you to listen to a friend of mine who actually represents the hometown of both Thomas Jefferson and James Madison, the former mayor and the current council member from Charlottesville, Virginia, Mike Signer.